it's like an adrenaline rush that you just can't put into words or explain. You just have to experience it. I want to go pro for my coach. I want to get him on the map. I want to go pro, like, just to show, like, my family, like, you guys have supported me and look how far it's gotten me to. So, like, this, the opportunity to be able to do this and motivate people, bring my family together to come watch my show, not a lot of people can, like, do that. So look out, probably sometime next summer I'll be on stage, shredded, you know, feeling a little miserable, but fulfilling what I said I would do in my dream, you know, being on a national stage and going pro.
I feel like basically why it all started was probably the sports, playing football at an early age, starting with Pop Warner and all that. And then it was constant. Like even in the summer, we'd have practices and just keep going and going. And then he always wanted to excel and he wanted to always be stronger. And I just kind of noticed that with him, just constantly pushing and pushing, and he would take it so serious and challenging and
very dedicated.
Very dedicated.
And he pushed others. What year did he start taking it real serious?
I think 15. I think was about when he actually was like, I need to get a gym membership.
Yeah, I feel good. I want to say one story. I was sitting at my lunch table first week of my freshman year of high school. Ralph was a senior, my other brother was a junior, and this dude, yeah, we all played football. It was a Friday night, light, or whatever, the day before game day. And Ralph had his jersey on, we had the same lunch. And so one of my friends was sitting next to my table, he's like, look at that dude over there, he's huge. And like at that time, like there wasn't many big kids, like football players were big, but working out wasn't that big. And then he's like, bro, you should go up to him and like press him. I was like, bro, that's my brother. And he's like, no way, bro. He's like, no way. And like, I mean, when we were younger, normal life, like just grew up fighting, wrestling. We all watched football, or we all played football, watched WWE. As we got older, he was mainly just really focused on like whatever he liked, like he'd put his mind to, and like he'd go like full effort on that, like football or like any other activity. Now the bodybuilding, looking up to him when I was younger, obviously the older brother always looked up to him.
But it was always good being around him. Used to play outside with him. Getting older, it was good. I had him around in high school, playing football. Just want him to know that he should do his best while he's on that stage, and obviously he's not gonna hold back. There's no reason to hold back, and you know, whatever happens, happens. Shoot for the best in everything in life. I see no reason why not to go on that stage and just do his best. And
maybe I don't say it, but he knows how the type of person I am, and I'm very proud of him. But he's the oldest kid. I'm the father. Sometimes it's hard, but man, I mean, I don't have the words to say. He's done things that I would never be able to do.
Yeah, I just feel that, you know, Ralph, this is like a stepping stone, and it's been stepping stones and stepping higher and higher. But this is only the beginning. It's just one part of your life. He has so much. You have so much more to offer and to give. And this has just been a big foundation, because he's going to be super successful, God willing. And you know what he does once he finishes his master's, and he's very caring. He listens very well. I just think that the sky's the limit for him.
You know, over this past 20 weeks and just past year of bulking and everything all combined, it's the mental side of things that I've grown the most, that you really can't see. Realizing that, you know, your body will follow your mind. So you can be as physically strong, good looking as possible, but if your mind isn't healthy and isn't right and isn't in the right headspace, you know, none of this matters. care. I really didn't know what to expect. You know, you kind of like, I would hear things from my coach, Joe, and, you know, other bodybuilders or watching videos online. You know, when I actually stepped on stage, it's just like, it's kind of like Six Flags when you're about to go on a roller coaster and then you get strapped in and right away now the adrenaline starts pumping, and that's exactly how it feels. You know, a little less fearful for me because I'm not the biggest fan of roller coasters. And then, you know, just with the experience of my family being there, you know, right when I step on stage and you just hear everyone like cheering for you, yeah, that adrenaline, that dopamine rush just spikes throughout your body, and it's like, okay, now we're here, like, this is what we work towards, so.
How does it feel to see them cheering? You know, they're the hypest people in the room.
Bro, it's unbelievable, like, just the people coming up to me, like, dude, even my nana, like, so much random people that are coming up to, like, my family and telling them things, like, that we don't even know, like, it shows, like, how, like, awesome of a community bodybuilding really is, you know?
I think he looks very poised and, like, you know, like he's been out there 100 times, you know? So, I mean, he do the same exact thing. Just, you know, stay tight. And same thing I say to him all the time, keep them legs tight. You know, them legs are tight, them striations are gonna be out, you know, I mean.
What's the phrase you say?
Tight ass, Rob, and all that. So keep that, you know, tighten that ass, man. Squeeze that ass. You look great. You look awesome, you know. I mean, and it looked like you've been up there, you know, 100 times. So now the next stop is you know, hopefully everything goes good. We win this whole show, and then we go to USA's and, you know, battle it out for that pro card. We will be better though for the next show.
So all day Saturday, I'm not really drinking water. The show's finally done. It's like, okay, let's celebrate now. And any little food I was intaking was just filling up with air. And like the smell of the gas was just not like, it smelled like a dead animal in my stomach. It was not normal like gas. So they thought it was my appendix because of the symptoms, which you'd need surgery right away. So I'm stuck there all day, CT scan, urine sample, blood test, all of that. And after like 7 hours, finally everything comes back negative and ends up being like gastroenteritis. That was my diagnosis, which is like a viral stomach infection, very common. And yeah, that's basically what ended up happening. I won an overall trophy and I was in the hospital within 24 hours later. But, thankfully it was just something that they gave me some anti-nausea medicine, just water. You got to drink a lot of water. I was so dehydrated just to flush it out, but nothing life-threatening. Thank God. So yeah, after 3 years and starting in classic physique, my first show getting 4th place, and 2 years ago getting 3rd place, and now 3.5 years in getting my first overall win, this has really shown like I do have a potential in this sport, and in the future, the end goal is to have the pro card sitting in this lap, and it will be achieved because speaking it into existence is one thing, but it will be worked into existence to say the least.